Hey guys, it's Daniel Coy, and I'm going to show you exactly what you should be getting when you get your custom made wigs. And guys, if you could, don't forget to subscribe to the button below and turn on notifications. You'll probably never get any because I do these very rare. I am. So today I really want to educate you on all of the different types of wigs there are in the world. I think there is lackadaisy words that we're using to go back and forth with people and how we're, using some of these words to describe some of the wigs, ventilated, hand-tied, machine-made, wefted back, sewing machine made, blah, blah, blah. It goes on and on and on and on. So I have a collection of every possible wig you can come across. And we're gonna go through each one to explain them so you can see what they are, really just so you know what you want, really, And I love a wig hacker, that's us. Hi, how are you? Love to hack away, so I'll show you some of that. I'll just show you a little bit of everything today. I'm gonna start with like what people are used to seeing or what people are more familiar with what they call a wig. Ladies and gentlemen, a wig. We call it a hard front wig. There's no lace. It is completely machine made. Sometimes there's a little scalp piece up top. It's all wefted back. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take you inside the wigs, because this is truthfully what you're seeing, because we can get to any outcome however we want. So this is a typical foundation, has a comb even, has the top and the machine wefted back. So this is a hard front wig. So this is something that as wig makers, we can take some of these and we can front them, is what we call. So I'm going to show you that next, just so you can see what a fronted wig looks like. Yeah, we'll go from there, because I'm going to do everything with the stretch back. So right now we're only working with stretch back with wefts. Okay, so you can either do this with a machine, you can have it custom made, you can have it made, blah, 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 blah. All right, so this is a hard front wig. All right, so from here, and it's synthetic, all right? If you haven't gathered, synthetic, okay? So I'm gonna do the two synthetics that I have. So now here, she's been through it all right, guys, like examples. So this is a lace front, see the lace front, machine back wig, right? Ta-da! But once again, we care about the inside, because that's really what we see. We see the inside. So you can see, I literally cut off the front of the wig. Awfully bronze today. I'm inside during this thing, so we're just gonna be bronze. Don't care. So I cut off the front all the way around it, and then I laid my lace, and then I ventilated a hairline from ear to ear. So this is what we like to call a fronted wig, all right? This is a wig front, lace front wig. So now this is done by hand, okay? So we have them, I'm sure you have seen them. Okay, let's organize these so I can get to them. I'm sure you have seen, like on Amazon, and some people have suppliers now, synthetic hair, lace front wig, machine made wig. Sometimes they're from China, wherever you get them from. These are like, drag queens use these a lot. All depends on your thing. But like I said, we want to see the inside. So the construction of this one is a little bit different. So this is a full foundation. As you can see, there's no tracks sewn through, it's a fully constructed piece. So the tracks are still sewn to that, and is also still a stretch back. So this panel back here is going to give it the stretch. And then we have the lace front with a part. We'll just say a part. And it's a side part, technically. Yeah, so this, this is one you can just buy from a supply store, and some people use it right out of the bag. It's a little, not bad, It's not bad, little set and go. So this is just like another version of this fun This is one more custom. The hairline is completely softer. It matches the actress or the person who's wearing it so that it can just blend seamlessly. These, you got some hard lines still. So it's still technically like a hard front. Like that's still pretty hard. And I don't know anyone's hairline who does that. You know, it goes to like a triangle almost. I should put it on a wig block, but do you know what I mean? Like that. So there's a lot of work to do for this one. All right, so that's the synthetic wigs. And you can make a fully ventilated one. I'll show you one of those in a minute. You can make one of those out of synthetic hair as well, but we don't. Well, we do, not anymore. It's no. So another one that I'm sure you have seen are the fully, these are just hot. Just touching it gets me very warm. So here is where they have the toupee clips, full front. So these are a religious wig. So this is like premium quality hair. It's uber-duber expensive. And it's worn to cover the head. So this is another example of a hard front wig, okay? Just so you can tell the difference. And because they don't know how to prep very well I don't want to say they, prepping the hair, their own hair, is very different. So, you know, they just put a hole in the back of the wig. So they can stick their ponytail right through that. So yeah, so this is just a hard front human hair. Beautiful. I mean, it's really, it is beautiful. Like the quality is beautiful. So it's kind of worth the money. But for this much money, I should not be having a hard front hairline. Okay, I'm not going over prices because they can vary anywhere. Right now we have wigs from $20 to around $10,000. We're gonna get to in a little bit. So another wig I'm sure you have seen are these. So this is the ones that I really want to talk about because I know a lot of people buy them and you're buying them from wig makers and you're spending a lot of money. Oh my gosh. You know, because then you're putting in extra bundles in it. You're doing so much. So this is how most of my wigs come. I like my supplier to not do baby hair, but did he listen? So that's really gonna give away if it is actually handmade by someone like if you were to come to me and I was to make you a wig, you'd be like, no. But in our consultation, I would have gone over it with you. So this is a wefted back. So it's fully wefted, completely a full cap with a lace front and a very wide top. Like it's very wide, so wide. So you can get like baby parts wherever you want. It's still a lot of work to work with this one because the lace is okay. I only want to say okay because I don't like the lace. It's just too thick. You know, it's just too thick for anything that we would need it for if I'm doing like television or film or anything like that. So I would have to cut it off and redo it anyway. But this is what you're getting. This is the raw thing that you're getting out there, and you're paying so much money. And I get it. They really do some wonders with it, from bleaching knots to coloring to plucking hairlines and all that. Don't get me wrong. They, you know, that alone they can do. I'm never gonna pluck a hairline in my life. No. So you will just know that the baby hairs are like, that's a dead giveaway, that it's not like handmade. So when I say handmade, I mean like one hair at a time. But I don't want to get there yet because we still have a couple more to go to. So here is another example that I'm sure you ladies and gentlemen have worked with. So same thing, just a darker color. You have your darker lace it comes with, you know, and this is, you know, you're getting these customized and they're putting bundles in. So when we say wig maker, I kind of want to question what kind of wig maker. Is a wig enhancer, you know, where we're enhancing one of these beautiful wigs that we get from our supplier at very discounted prices, you know, and then we're adding bundles in it to make it thicker and fuller, you know, and then plucking hairlines and all of this stuff. Like even here, see, baby hairs, baby hairs. So these are basically my same supplier, baby hairs. So dark and my 613. So this is my foundations that I normally get. So now we have, okay. So now the wigs that you just saw, okay, so I buy those. And now here is, instead of a wefted back, I have a fully machine made back. Okay, so the whole back is fully machine made. So once again, let's go inside the wig. So as you can see, it is fully ventilated. So the whole thing is completely ventilated. It is made the same construction as this one, except you can see that there's wefts inside. Okay, this has been colored, so that's why you see the stains totally different. Because the lace is, it's not lace, it's fabric. Okay, so that's like the difference. So once again, this is in your consultation. You're asking your client what they need. So these are the different forms and different ways you can use. But don't be fooled. We'll go later. Okay, we'll talk about it later. So the fully ventilated back, right? Machine ventilated back. I'm sure China has a way to do this. I have to say it's a machine by a machine. I'm jury's still out. No one can show me this machine. They say it's all done by hand. Anyway, I do want to go there and figure it out. But what I do is I fronted it. So remember how I fronted the synthetic one? Right, cut off the front and laid my lace. So I did the same thing. Except this, I did almost a lot more of it. Because the wigs are made on basketballs basically, so we need to really give it a top and a back. So if you kind of look inside, I use the back of it. So the lace comes to about here. My front's a substantial front, I would say. And it goes to the sides, and it has the long for the sideburns, and you can just tell, like the fit, it already looks more like a wig. So this is a fronted wig in my world. So for shows, for television, this is what I truthfully make. This is it. This is the back is strong enough to get some wear and tear out of it, you know, for like stunts and stuff like that. Yet it still is all the way around, and it's not tracked. So flick the hair, bump the hair, it all looks like it's all one unit. Does that make sense? Okay. And then here is another one, another example. I'm sure, guys, if you know me at all, this wig has been around. This wig has been in many a show. It's been a ponytail in one point. So same thing. This is your stretch back. Let's go inside the wig. Truthfully, this is where you're gonna find out like what you're getting, you know? So this is a machine made back, right? Just a different panel. And then up top, I cut out the top so I can have a center part. This particular actress wanted a center part, so I made a center part, and then I fronted the whole front. So you can see the front, maybe a little closer, and then I did my other front. If that makes any sense. Oh gosh, she got very snaggly. Yeah, sorry these aren't all styled out for this, but then same thing. So as you can see, it is a more natural hairline, and the lace is thinner, so it's actually HD lace. I don't want to fight about that, but this is what it is. So yeah, this is another one. I put extra extensions in it, a couple bundles in it to make it a little bit thicker, well, a lot thicker. They wanted like a ton of hair in it. So yeah, so another example of a fronted wig. So a machine-made fronted wig. Some people call them handmade, but they're not, unless the front is hand-tied, you know, meaning one at a time, ventilated. So there's that. Then we have another fully ventilated machine-made wig. So just another example of it, but this does not have a front. We just cut it all off and you just put it right up to the hairline. So now we're gonna get into completely from scratch wigs, okay? So now this is what I call a wig. You know, this is what I call the wig now. So we take a bubble of the client's head. I don't know if you can see any. Well, all of my bubbles are right there. So I bubble their head, I trace their hairline, and then we copy it from there. So, ta-da! And I don't know, I wish you could come in like through the screen and feel it. It's just so much lighter. And let's go to the inside. So she's new. She's new. She's fresh. She's new. She was just on a television show. So she's completely new. So this is it. There's no give, there's no stretch. It is completely made out of lace. We have a little bit thicker lace in the back. So normally some theatrical lace we'll just use in the back. And then in the front, we do have the HD lace from the bias forward. So this is a full ventilated wig. So here's the meat and potatoes. Here's the moolah. This is where the money comes in. So you can have like really design it to what you need it to be, from ventilating each hair one at a time. This is it. Yeah, this is it. And then here's another one who's been through the ringer and back, and you can see we even customized it even more with a longer part because we wanted a full part all the way down. So this is fully ventilated. The foundation was made from scratch, and this is it. Yeah. Guys, I just want you to be so aware of what you are ordering, buying, getting from these wig makers out there. There are so many of them, and I just want you to have the information so you can order better, buy smarter, buy just better in general. Because sometimes I feel you can get, like, you're not getting the most bang for your buck. So just keep that in mind when you're out there. I went over every type of wig that we have on the market and how we custom make them. So now you have all of that information to go out and get amazing hair. But you can follow me on my social media at Daniel Coy Official on Instagram and on TikTok, which probably that's where you found me now, I hope, maybe. I'm doing a lot of them. On TikTok at Daniel Coy, and also on Facebook. Shoot me a message, send me a DM. I love to hear from you. Let me know what else you would love to hear me do, what you want me to talk about. So let me know. Till next time.